What up, what up, what up? It is Evan Starkman here with andPOP. We are backstage at Crewfest. We're trying to get to meet Buck Cherry, Papa Roach, and find out who the fuck is Mick Jagger. I'm here with Keith Nelson, guitarist, Buck Cherry. We're backstage at the Crewfest. Can you set it up for us? What is Crewfest? How long have you been on the road? What's it been like?
Crewfest is basically it's a rock festival that Motley Crue put together, and they got a bunch of partners in crime like us and Papa Roach, 6 a.m. and Trapped.
It's just a sick lineup.
Yeah, and we started this tour started July 1st, and it's been going pretty much nonstop since then.
What are the fans like? I mean, I know that the Motley Crue brings kind of an older fan base. You know, maybe Papa Roach got some of the younger kids.
Right. I think between us and Papa Roach and Trapped, we're kind of bringing a little more of a younger vibe to the thing, and then Motley Crue's bringing their army of fans.
Yeah, for sure.
So all together, you know, it's full houses every night.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys because I think that your newest album, right, has had some of those crossover hits like Crazy Bitch, and you go to the college campuses and got the 18-year-old girls kind of grinding the bar to this like metal music.
Yes.
Do you see that at the shows? Like these young kids that are just like, I'm a huge Buck Cherry fan. You're like, all right.
Yeah, it's cool because we really have a nice cross section of fans. We have, you know, the folks that are Motley fans and we're fans of like our first record, and then we've got, you know, the newer kids.
The newer kids that listen to the radio, right?
That's good.
And what's it like for you guys to have like these big radio hits? I mean,
it's really odd in a way.
Yeah.
It's like a 12-year overnight sensation, really.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. We've worked really hard for a lot of years, and it's nice to see it finally getting to a place that we always dreamed about.
Yeah. And how does Canada compare to the States? I know that I have a bunch of buddies from New Jersey and stuff, and they would shit in their pants to hear Buck Cherry anytime, anywhere.
Canada's been really great for us. It's actually, we're more successful in Canada than we are in the States.
Okay.
Just based on sheer numbers. Yeah. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
Canadians like to rock.
Absolutely, man.
And drink.
And drink.
Yeah.
I'm getting drunk all night. Oh, I'm getting drunk all day. Oh, I'm getting drunk all night. Oh, I'm getting drunk all day. Oh, I'm getting drunk all night. Oh, I'm getting drunk all day.
Talk about the new album. You guys are recording, releasing tracks, but not.
We finished the record before we left for the tour.
Yeah.
We wrote for about 5 or 6 months.
Yeah.
We made the record in 3 weeks, mixed it in a few days, and we finished it right before we left for the Crewfest. So it is in the can.
Okay.
And it drops on September 16th in the States. I think it might be a day or two earlier here in Canada. Okay. And you know, I think it's our best record to date. We're really proud of it.
Okay, I got it. We got to clear up the controversy, if it is a controversy anymore. A track leaked. You guys claimed it's bogus.
What I know from our perspective is that I literally finished mixing the record on Sunday and left for this tour on Thursday. So I left the finished record in the hands of our manager, and where that went from there, it went to like mastering people, and a couple of different guys tried to mix songs for radio.
Sure.
So the music was circulating into the hands of a bunch of people, not just the band and its manager.
Right.
So I'm fairly, I feel pretty strongly about the fact that our manager didn't leak the track.
Yeah. All right, and the last question of the day, of course, is who the fuck is Mick Jagger?
The best frontman of the best rock and roll band ever.
Wow. All right, man. Well, they're all here at Crewfest, obviously here with Keith, doing a big for andPOP, man. Thanks a lot.
Right on.
We're here at the beer gardens outside of the Molson Amphitheater about 1 hour before the show starts, and people are a little pissed off today because on the day of the Motley Crue Buck Cherry Crewfest concert, Molson announces they will not serve beer at the venue. I'm here with the lovely Miriam. Miriam, who are you here to see?
I'm here to see Buck Cherry, Motley Crue, 6 a.m., and Papa Roach. Who else is coming here today?
Don't lie. Who are you really here to see? Come on.
Motley Crue. Crue. Yes, Crue.
Now, look at that. Now, talk about the beer situation. Do you think it's because Motley Crue, except for, of course, Tommy, they're off the bottle, they're straight and narrow, they're reading books backstage right now, and Tommy's taking it out.
They're praying. Oh, yeah, they're praying.
Talk about the beer situation. Can you enjoy the show without a cold beer?
Well, you know what? The one fucking day I choose to have a holiday, I work real hard. All of us here pay how much in taxes every fucking year for how many years, okay?
Yeah.
The end of the year, they come to me for more fucking money. I never pay enough money, okay? My one holiday of the whole year, I come to the Crewfest to expect to drink, smoke my cigarettes, enjoy the show, and they tell me 1 hour before I get here that I can't fucking drink Molson Canadian, which is my favorite beer, as a matter of fact, and I'm not just saying that, it's my favorite beer. So, you know, Molson Canadian, yeah. They can send me fucking free beers for this one, because I paid for Motley Crue and beer.
We are outside the Crewfest lineup with the only 2 women in the country who don't know what Crewfest is or why they're here. Ladies, why are you at Ontario Place today if not to see Motley Crue?
Well, because our friends are from Pennsylvania, and we're bringing them to show them Toronto in this area. That's why. And we didn't know Motley Crue was going to be here tonight. If it would have been the Doobie Brothers, I would have known.
The Doobie Brothers. And who do you like? If you don't like Motley Crue?
Oh, I like Motley Crue. Oh, I love Chicago, though.
Chicago?
Yeah. No?
Now, can I ask you, if you look around here, there's a lot of women that are half naked and would get fully naked to have the chance to meet Tommy Lee, anyone, Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue. What would you do to meet the Doobie Brothers?
Oh, I wouldn't get naked, but I've seen.
If your husband wasn't here?
I've seen him. He didn't come to me with me to the Doobie Brother concert.
Okay. Did he throw any of your underwear on the stage?
No.
Would you? What would you do to see Chicago?
What would I do? I'd go and buy a ticket. I don't throw underwear.
At our age, underwear is way too expensive to throw on the stage.
Wow. All right, we're here still in line waiting up for the Crewfest concert. Who we got? What's your name, brother?
Razor.
Razor and?
Donna.
Donna, who are you here to see? Who you guys here to see?
Everybody, man.
Yeah, but who are you really here to see?
The Crew.
The Crew is bringing everyone out. What would you do to meet Motley Crue in person?
I've already met them.
What would you do, sir? What would you let her do to meet Motley Crue?
Whatever she wants, man.
It all goes out here, waiting in line for Crewfest, baby. Yeah. This is the leg. We're here with Jacoby. Obviously, Papa Roach, huge band, been big on the scene for a while now. Tell us about Crewfest. What's it like to be, you know, sort of headline and big up there with Crewfest?
I mean, it's bitching, man. I mean, it's like, you would have asked me 15 years ago, or told me I was going to be out on tour with Motley Crue, I've been like, you're full of shit, you know? And it's like, years later, lo and behold, we're out here sharing the stage with a lot of great bands. You know, Buck Cherry's another one of my favorite bands. Yeah. Love those guys. We toured with them last summer. Had a blast with them. 6 a.m., you know, Nikki's other band. Yeah. Cool Cats. You know, I actually did some writing, wrote some songs with James, the singer from 6 a.m. while we were out on tour, so that was kind of cool, you know.
That's pretty rad.
And, you know, just have it, it's just, you know, a rock and roll gang pillaging the country.
Yeah,
it's great. It's great, seriously.
Can you tell us what it's like to be on tour, Motley Crue, living the dream?
It's a pretty mellow tour backstage, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more about the music right now than anything, you know. I mean, it's like the party's there if you want it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hookers and blow if you need it.
Yeah.
It's not hard to get.
Yeah.
You know, but it's all about the music really on this tour, man. And for me, that's a great thing, you know. It's like getting on stage and, you know, just ripping it every night, and then afterwards, Tommy Land's going off, you know, and he's DJing it and he's tearing it up, and we roll in there usually and just tear it up. So I mean, it's fun. It's a great tour. It's a good balance to it, you know.
Okay.
I mean, that's a very important thing, you know, to keep in touch with your fan base, you know, but also like lead the way. You know, sure. I think that's a band's responsibility, you know, because if you do everything your fans want you to do, then it's like you're not going to have your own identity, you know. So it's like, that's the thing about P. Roach. We always push things forward, push the envelope, and try new things.
So what's coming up for P. Roach? I mean, what's on the horizon after this tour gets off the road?
We got a record coming out next year. We're jumping off of this tour for a month. We're going out with Stained and Seether, which would be a great tour for us. We're going to go annihilate that show every night. Yeah. And then after that, take a little time off. Next year, we got a record, Metamorphosis, that's coming out. It's already done and recorded and mixed. So got that dropping. We're putting out a song called Hollywood Horror on poproach.com in the middle of September. It's going to be for free. We got a music video going up too, so we're giving a little gift to the fans. And then dropping next year. So, but we'll be out on tour. I mean, we're just working it, you know. Okay. We don't have to have a record to be out killing it. That's what's cool about like where music, where we're at as a band. You know, it's like we don't have to just rely on putting a record out to go out there and give the fans what they want.
Absolutely. Okay. And the one thing we've been asking all the bands all day is who the fuck is Mick Jagger? To Papa Roach and to you.
Oh, dude, one of the most savage rock and roll frontmen of all times, dude. You know, just he's got a swagger about him that's cool. And a style that's just magnetic, you know. And I mean, I dig Mick Jagger a lot. I actually named my second son Jagger. No shit. So yeah, I love Mick Jagger.
A lot of love for Mick here at the Crewfest.
Oh fuck yeah, mate. We fucking love him.
We're loving Mick Jagger. We're loving Papa Roach. Doing it big for andPOP. Thank you.
Yeah.